So another little episode from Whitebeard's Kitchen. What I'm going to do today is different set of sausage rolls. The first batch I'm going to do is caramelized onion and garlic. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. So in the pan I have about a tablespoon and a half of olive oil and a good knob of butter. So I'm just going to let that heat up a wee bit and melt the butter, which is now near melted, as you can see. I have that on a high, so I'm going to turn it down to medium. And in with the first ingredient, the onion and the garlic will go in. I don't want to burn the garlic, obviously, so I'll just keep a wee eye on this, give it a bit of a stir around and let it cook. Stir it occasionally and just get the onions a good brown colour and softened. Okay, so just give it a wee bit of a stir around. I'll just keep an eye on this and I'll come back and show you what it's like. Okay, so here we are. I've got the onions a nice golden brown colour. Haven't burnt the garlic. I had this on a very low heat. So that's that finished. What I will do is I'm going to let it cool and then I will drain as much oil off, obviously, from the onions. I don't want, when I add them to the sausage meat for the sausage rolls, I don't need oil going in because there'll be enough fat coming from the sausage meat. And I don't want to make the sausage rolls obviously soggy. What I have in here is 450 grams of sausage meat. So now I am just going to add in the onions, and I've drained as much oil as I possibly can. I actually cooked them just a tiny little bit more. So, and believe it or not, that is only that's a small to medium sized red onion that I used, and I had 3 cloves of garlic in it. In with the old hands, nothing like it. Take all the rings off, including the good old wedding ring and a ring given to me by the Hells Angels. We'll not say how many years ago, but it's at least a good 45. Put in just tiny bit of salt. Probably I'm going to say maybe about just maybe about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Some black pepper. I don't want to overpower the black pepper and kill everybody. So I'm going to say maybe about half a teaspoon of black pepper, because I want the people to taste what would be a traditional sausage roll with some caramelized onion to it. So nothing like it. Get in there with the hands and really give that a good mix through. And we'll get back to do the next process. And I should say, I'm not going to cheat. I have just bought puff pastry, because to make it, it's a complete and utter nightmare, and I've tried it at least 2 or 3 times and made a complete hash of it. Okay, so I have this sheet of puff pastry, and what I have done, I have sliced it right down lengthwise down the middle. So what I'll do is I'll put filling in on one side and then wrap it over. Just grab a handful of the sausage meat. So, depending on how thick, how thin you want to make your sausage rolls, just leave a little bit at each end, so the meat doesn't completely ooze out. So we will see how we get on with this. And unfortunately, my measuring skills when I do it, I should say, I'd have been better doing this blindfold. It might have turned out better. But anyway, so there we are. Right. So what I have here is just some egg wash. Just brush kind of round the edges. So and down the sides as well. So all the sides, all the edges. Okay. So just move a little bit of that sausage meat over, tiny bit. Okay. Now for the fun part, the part that I hate. It's actually wrapping over the darn thing. So get these two edges, and then just get the edge and go along, and then just gently wrap it over. Just adding a tiny taste of egg wash. I can see, make sure it sticks. Just flip it over, make sure the edges are firm. A little bit of egg wash, and then just egg wash on the top. Could I make one lovely large sausage roll and then I could go and sit and eat it for the rest of the day. But however, I won't be greedy. I'll give all the rest of the household some, maybe some. Listen to that word, some. But I'm going to say I'm going to make them probably about 3-4 inches maybe in length. Okay. And I think I've done that quite well. So I'm just going to flip them over. Just move it out a wee bit. And just another tiny taste of egg wash on this side. So, hey presto. That's those. And then give each one probably kind of a slight diagonal slice just along the top, just to let steam out. Also, I suppose creates a nice little design. You get the sausage rolls in the shops and they have those little slices across, but what's the purpose? Do you want the darn things exploding? There we are. And then at the end here, slightly bigger, so the chef will get that one. So there we are. I'll do this with the other piece that I have, and the other sausage meat, and I whack those into the oven at 180, 170, 180 degrees centigrade. I'll do that in a fan oven, probably for about 15 minutes. I'll check them and just need to see 15-20 minutes and just keep a little eye on them that they're not doing too quickly. Anyhow, there we go. The mix of this one, again, it's 450 grams of sausage meat, and I'm doing, like this time, a chorizo sausage roll. So I've just finely chopped up, pardon me, just some good old chorizo, again, shop bought. So I'll add that in. First of all, again, in with a taste of black pepper. As you've seen in the last batch, or the first batch I should say, that I've made, and they're cooking away there. So hopefully, time I get this rolled up and get them all cut, and I'm not going to show you that because you've seen already how I do that. So anyway, so that's that. Again, about, you want to say, half a teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and some salt. Probably what I have here, I'm going to say, is probably about maybe 75 grams of chorizo. So I'm just going to mix that through. And I've done these before. These are absolutely delicious. I mean, a real popular one with the family. The minute they come out of the oven, they end up eating them. They don't get sitting too long, that's for sure. So just give that a bit of a mix through. Obviously, again, just like the onion, using the same bowl. There's about 4 tiny bits of onion in it, so I'm not going to worry. There we are. So give that a good mix round. And then what I'll do is, I'll do again what I did with the pastry, puff pastry, slice it down and wrap it up and give it a bit of an egg wash, a few slits in it, and away we go. So here we are, folks. I did say, didn't I, like 180 degrees. Actually, I put them on at 170 centigrade in a fat oven. It wasn't 20 minutes. I actually give them 30 to 35. I like mine kind of crispy and kind of well done. You know, you could probably put them out 5 minutes earlier. It's entirely up to you. I like them this way. I think they turned out a treat. So, and it's a mixture of the chorizo and the caramelized onion sausage rolls that I did. Without further ado, I am going to have a wee bite. Here goes. I think this is the caramelized onion. Anyway, they're warm and that's the way I like them. So, they're really hot on the inside. Absolutely delicious. And that's the caramelized onion. Dead simple. You know, it's just a party snack if you want. Me personally, that plate you see, by the time they all come in, or do whatever they're doing and come into the kitchen, these could be gone. Do try them. Let me know what you think. Add whatever filling you like, whatever suits you. I have a whole host in my head. Anyway, look after your friends. Also, more importantly, your family. See you soon from Whitebeard's Kitchen. Bye for now, and let's rock on. I'm getting stuck in.